Jaguar is the most feared predator in the world. Not even the largest herbivores are safe from one of the strongest baits in the animal kingdom. And back in the day, it could hunt megafauna, some of them as big as an elephant. Jaguars are as cute as they are powerful. They're the wrestlers of the animal kingdom. Their bodies with their powerful legs, sharp claws, and stocky build are designed to grapple their prey and sever their spines. This was the most effective method for hunting their giant prehistoric prey. 500,000 years ago, when jaguars first entered South America, the continent was home to megafauna. Some of the animals like the giant ground sloth could be as big as elephants. Jaguars adapted quickly to their new environment and became specialists in giant killing. This strategy consists of using camouflage to stalk their prey. The rosettes on their skin help them blend in with a dense jungle. When they're close enough, they pounce on their prey, finding it on its back and biting on its neck until it snaps. If the prey is small enough, they might bite through the skull to stop the brain with their long fangs. This killing strategy requires immense bite strength. Jaguars are the strongest among all felines, even stronger than the much larger Siberian tiger. Jaguars' jaws can produce 700 kilograms of force and drag down animals as heavy as a bull. They can even crack open turtle shells. This diet sustained a large jaguar population until an even deadlier predator showed up to us. Humans hunted all herbivores larger than 65 kilograms and the jaguars ranged to extinction, and jaguars had to adapt their diet. Before humans arrived, jaguars would feast on giant prime rib steak. But in the New World, they had to satisfy themselves with tapir. As a consequence of this, they shrunk in size. Jaguars in the Holocene could weigh up to 200 kilograms, but the largest modern jaguars are about half of their ancestors' size. In areas with a low large prey density that can be as small as 50 kilograms. But even these Lilliputian jaguars are incredible hunters and can catch even the largest extant herbivores in the tropical Americas. Their current diet consists mostly of deer, hickories, caimans, and capybara. The monkeys and tapirs are also caught on occasion. Heavy barrow seems to be their preferred prey, and it's not rare to find capybara skulls with 2 perforations on their sides. Anything smaller than 20 kilograms is usually not energy efficient enough for a jaguar to chase. The smaller prey is mostly caused by pumas, which are sympatric with jaguars. Their biggest available prey, however, is our domestic cattle, which is a bit ironic, because they were introduced to America by the same species that killed off all of their historic prey. Brazil has the world's largest population of cattle, and vast expanses of the Amazon have been cut down to make room for them. Jaguars sometimes attack cows and are very effective at killing them, despite being much smaller than them. Unfortunately, this has put them at odds with ranchers who preemptively kill jaguars to protect their herds. But ranchers aren't the only threat to these felines. Poachers kill jaguars and sell their skin for as little as $20. This has led to a decline in jaguar numbers and range. Jaguars used to be found in every country in the Americas south of Canada, but are now almost extinct in the southern half of South America. There is a very small population of jaguars in the United States in Arizona and New Mexico. They include a celebrity jaguar named El Hefty, which was originally thought to be the only living jaguar in the US. He lives in the Santa Rita Mountains of Arizona. Though since 2016 other jaguars have been reported, the American population of jaguars is struggling. As more and more artificial barriers are being put up, they're unable to diversify their populations by meeting with the larger population of jaguars in the south. Like all animals, jaguars need a large gene pool to maintain a healthy population. Thankfully, there are some groups trying to help. Initiatives like the Path of the Jaguar aim to connect separate jaguar populations by rebuilding forest paths so that they can meet with each other. Here are some facts about the jaguar. They have a mighty name. The word jaguar comes from the indigenous word jaguar, which means, he who kills with one leap. You'll find out why later. Their territory is shrinking. Jaguars used to be found from the southwest USA, throughout South America to almost the far north in Argentina. Now, they've been virtually eliminated from half of their historic range. There are around 173,000 jaguars left in the world today, and most of these big cats are found in the Amazon rainforest and the Pantanal, the largest tropical wetland. Their stronghold is in Brazil. It may hold around half of the estimated wild numbers. They're on the chunky side. The jaguar is the third biggest cat in the world, after the tiger and the lion, and is the largest cat in the Americas. They can grow up to 170 centimeters long, not including their impressive tails, which can be up to 80 centimeters. Male jaguars can weigh 120 kilograms, that's almost 19 stone, while female jaguars can weigh much less, up to 100 kilograms. But their sizes can vary a lot between regions. Jaguars in Central America can be roughly half the size of jaguars in the Pantanal. They need that bulk behind them to take on big prey, including giant caiman. They've got spotty spots. To the untrained eye, jaguars can be mistaken for leopards as they look similar, but you can tell the difference from their rosettes. Circular markings. Jaguars have black dots in the middle of some of their rosettes, whereas leopards don't. Jaguars also have larger, rounded heads and short legs. Jaguars can be melanistic, where they appear almost as if they are black jaguars. However, this is a commonly misidentified term, as melanistic jaguars and leopards are known as black panthers. Jaguars are excellent swimmers. Unlike many domestic cats, jaguars don't avoid water. They have adapted to living in wet environments and can be found swimming in lakes, rivers, and wetlands. They are confident swimmers, known to cross large rivers. Jaguars roar. Both males and females roar, which helps bring them together when they want to mate. A jaguar's usual call is called a saw because it sounds like the sawing of wood, but with the saw only moving in one direction. When jaguars greet each other or reassure one another, they make a noise like a nasally snuffling. They'll eat almost anything. Jaguars are opportunistic hunters and can prey upon almost anything they come across. Capybaras, deer, tortoises, iguanas, armadillos, fish, birds, and monkeys are just some of the prey that jaguars eat. They can even tackle South America's largest animal, the tapir, and huge predators like caiman. Jaguars are nocturnal as well as diurnal big cats, as they hunt both in the day and at night and usually travel up to 10 kilometers, over 6 miles, a night when hunting. They kill with a powerful bite. Jaguars have a more powerful bite than any other big cat. Their teeth are strong enough to bite through the thick hides of crocodilians and the hard shells of turtles. They need powerful teeth and jaws to take down prey 3 to 4 times their own weight, usually killing it with a bite to the back of the skull rather than biting the neck or throat like other big cats. Like other cats, their tongues have sharp pointed bumps, called papillae, which are used to scrape meat off bones. Their cubs grow quickly. When breeding, a pair of jaguars may mate up to 100 times a day. That's exhausting. Pregnancy lasts around 14 weeks, then the female usually gives birth to 2 jaguar cubs, though she can have up to 4. Jaguar cubs weigh about the same as a loaf of bread when they're born, but they soon grow. At 2 years old, males can be 50% heavier than their female siblings. Jaguars face growing threats. Deforestation rates are high in South America, both for logging and to clear space for cattle ranching. This results in many new threats to jaguars, from the loss of their home to isolating their populations, making breeding harder. Less habitat also means jaguars' prey is reduced. Over a quarter of their range is thought to have depleted numbers of wild prey. This leads them to hunt livestock and be killed by people. They're also vulnerable to poaching, despite this being illegal. Though demand for their skins has declined since the mid-1970s, jaguar paws, teeth and other parts are still sought after, mostly from China for traditional medicine and ornaments. The life of the jaguar. Before we make that determination, let's explore their lifestyle a little further to fully understand how these magnificent creatures behave in the wild. As an apex predator, he is a skilled hunter who prefers to keep to himself, protecting his range from other males while allowing several females to roam within. Most active just before sunrise and after sunset, they typically stalk small mammals. They are not particularly picky eaters, supping on a variety of prey such as deer, armadillos, iguanas, monkeys, sloths, birds, squirrels, and even frogs. They are also quite fond of fish. Unlike most cats, such as your pet variety, most likely, they enjoy the water and are quite good swimmers. They are clever enough to use their tail as a fishing lure to draw them close before snatching them. What makes jaguars dangerous? Jaguars do not typically waste any time, and they sure don't mess around. While some cats go for the jugular, jaguars are well aware that their bite is the most powerful of any cat, and they use it to full effect, more than happy to simply crush their prey's skull with a single bite. That doesn't mean that the jaguar is impatient though. They are more than content to wait up in a tree until an animal passes below and then rain the jaws of death down upon their prey from above. They are smart and patient and know how to quickly and efficiently get the job done in a variety of ways. How dangerous are jaguars to humans? Fortunately for us, the jaguar is usually more content to avoid humans than to make any attempt to attack. However, from time to time, especially when provoked, it does happen, and when it does, the results are usually horrific. What's worse is that when jaguar attacks do occur, children are the most likely target, as they can typically fall into the size and weight of their typical prey. Once a jaguar decides to act, things escalate quickly. Remember that they have those powerful jaws, and their intent to use them to crack skulls and provide an instant kill are as effective on humans as they are on other animals. Jaguar attacks usually end in immediate death or severe injury, which can have life-altering effects. Do jaguars eat humans? Jaguar attacks on humans are rare, and they do not consider humans to be prey. They are usually more than happy to simply avoid them. If they do attack, it is usually because they feel threatened or are protecting their young. In most circumstances, they will not eat human meat. Yet starvation can be a powerful motivator, so in the event that a jaguar is exceptionally hungry, all bets are off. It's also possible that, having eaten human flesh in the past for whatever reason, a jaguar may have acquired a taste for it, but this would be an unusual situation. Final thoughts. While a beautiful and intelligent feline, the jaguar is best viewed on the nature channels. Jaguar attacks on humans are rare, but when they do occur, they are deadly and horrific. Take appropriate measures to keep yourself and your children out of any situation where you may find yourself fending off this powerful creature, and certainly do not do anything to provoke them, especially if they are with their young. I hoped you find this video helpful. If you liked the video, do like and subscribe, as it really helps our channel, and do remember to give your feedback in the comments below. See you in the next video with some more interesting topics and facts.